Do you want to learn how you could learn any skill quicker, or how you could read and finish a lot more books in a lot less time? Well, if it's the case, Learning Machine 2.0 by Hakim may very well be for you. So, Learning Machine 2.0, what does it teach? It teaches effective reading. Now, effective reading is very different from speed reading. Both of them cover the same purpose of finishing books quicker, but they have a very different approach. Now, the traditional speed reading techniques are going to teach you how you can read sentences quicker so that you can read more sentences in less time. Now, this is pretty straightforward. However, effective reading is very different and very much more effective. Now, here's what I mean. Effective reading is when you look at a book and say like, well, I want to build an online business, and I'm surely not going to do video, and I'm surely not going to talk to anyone. This is a solo affiliate business. Now, if this is what you want to build, well, you're going to look at a book, you're going to look at all its content, and you're going to spot all the sections that do not apply to your project. For example, in Magic of Thinking Big, there are sections on how to get hired. There are sections on how to speak with people, on how to be more convincing, having social success. All of these sections are not relevant to your goal of building this online business. So the quickest way to read this book is simply to skip these sections. Man, they're not useful to you anyways. By reading them quicker, you're going to lose less time, but it's still a waste of time because this is not going to be useful to you anyway. So what's best? Having a lower waste of time by reading it quicker, or not wasting your time at all by not reading it at all? So this is what this course pretty much teaches. It teaches you how to get into the mindset of, wait, this is my project, this is what I need, and looking at books more as tools than chores you need to read all the way through. Also, this course teaches you a very important thing about reading. It also teaches you how to remember what you learn. Now, it's not just about reading. It works with online courses as well, or whatever you try to learn, how to remember it. Remember how at school all you learned about history classes and science classes, and just like a few years later, like now you don't remember anything about it? Like someone asks you the dates of the death of this guy or whatever guy in your history classes, or asks you what happened in the Middle Ages, and you're like, man, I don't fucking know. Well, the thing is that school's way of teaching you is not effective at making you remember it. And this course really goes in depth into what makes information ingrained into your mind so that you don't forget it. So this course doesn't only teach you how to go through books quicker by focusing only on what you need, it also teaches you how you can remember more of what you read and make sure that what you read, you don't forget it in 5-10 years. Well, of course, you're going to forget some, but you're going to forget a lot less. And also, this course teaches you how to create your curriculum. Now, let's face it, for those of you who want to learn at home with online courses or books, you'll quickly notice that you'll have to make your own schedules, you have to choose your own books, and there are so many options out there that you're not sure which ones are more worth your time, which ones are going to have the best impact on your project, on your learning experience. And this course gives you some sort of framework on how to choose the best books to have the best results possible. It teaches you what kind of books are worth your time, how many books you should read about your main focused discipline, how many books you should read about other kind of disciplines. And when I say books, you could pretty much say online course as well, because the principles are the same, but basically you learn how to create your own personal curriculum and make sure it's scientifically and strategically designed so that you don't just learn things randomly and have the best possible results. The course also teaches a few minor things like how to create habits and more, but now I'm going to focus on what the course does a little bad in my opinion. Now, the only problem I have with this course is the instructor assumes that the best way to learn something and the best way to become successful is to specialize on one key skill and try to get contracts based on this one key skill. You know, specialize and become an expert. Now, it's very good advice for freelancers. However, if you want to become the business owner or a manager, well, it's not that good advice for you. Now, you probably better generalize and focus on tons of skills and just have enough working knowledge, not to become the expert and be able to do everything, but just enough knowledge to recognize experts in tons of fields so that you can better make teams and that you can lead a ton of different projects effectively. So I'm saying this because if you are an entrepreneur who wishes to build a big business and you wish to be in charge of a lot of employees, this way of creating your own curriculum is not for you. So, as I said, this does not apply to freelancers. This curriculum is very good for you. Now, this course has probably the best selection of success quotes I've seen anywhere. They are littered everywhere. You get quotes from Einstein, you get quotes from successful authors, entrepreneurs, you name it. They are in almost every video in this course, and they're all very motivating and interesting. So if you like business quotes, success quotes, all the success quotes you pretty much need in your fucking life are in this course. Now, I also like that this course is very results oriented. It is very effective minded. You know, it really encourages that you don't waste your time, that all your actions have a purpose, and that all your actions have an impact on your life and on your business. Now, everything that it teaches is actionable and can be pretty much applied now in your life. And the good thing about it is that it's very well explained and the instructor is extremely charismatic, meaning that it's very fun to watch and you don't really get tired watching this course. This is one of the most fun to watch courses on Udemy I've found, and this instructor is probably one of my favorite instructors on Udemy, period. And finally, I needed to mention that this course is crazy cheap. It's like $20 at most. Really don't skip it. This is clearly one of the best courses on Udemy. If you want to learn anything online, if you want to start online learning or learning through books, this is one you want to watch before you start your learning journey or as soon as possible, because this is really going to give steroids to your online learning journey and improve your results. So yeah, do get it, links are down below. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, well, don't forget to subscribe. More content like this coming very soon, more course reviews and more content about online learning. So if this interests you, subscribe. If there are any courses you want me to review specifically, just write them in the comments below. I'll be very happy to take a look. With that said, that's it for today, and I'll see you soon.